Yeah, man. Jesus, please, what's going on here? It says ended 17 seconds ago. Did my stream stop? No. That's something you tie to a fishing string. That's right. Tom waits. Tom waits for no man. What's he building in there? So basically all I wanted to do was get on here and celebrate this monumental climb to 400 subs. Nailt it. Did this stream go down and come back up? Is that what happened? Did the stream drop and turn back on? Maybe. No, that's showing the old stream there. Fuck it. I don't need that open anyway. Okay, well. I guess. Shit. Well, that's funny. I wonder why I would do that. I don't need that open. I don't have anybody watching there anyway. So I'll just quit that. So. What should we play for the 400 subscribers? Thanks, man. I appreciate it. I wonder what we should do for the positive push and believe. Yes, you got it. Blaspheme. Who's the monster here? You said it was me. And I bet that you don't fear a fucking thing. And I bet that you don't fear a fucking thing. Is it me? 'Cause I'm holding all the blame. Blood dripping from my teeth. She taught me not to feel a fucking thing. And I bet that you don't feel a fucking thing. Locked up inside my head is a scary place to be. If ever you wander inside, then don't touch anything. Then you won't get out alive. obscene. Scared just isn't me. But how the hell should I know? 'Cause I never learned to fear a fucking thing. And I bet that you don't fear a fucking thing. Storming, but only over me. It's flooding from underneath. And you taught me not to feel a fucking thing. And I bet that you don't feel a fucking thing. Locked up inside my head is a scary place to be. If ever you wander inside, then don't touch anything. 'Cause then you won't get out alive. Locked up inside my head is a scary place to be. If ever you wander inside, then don't touch anything. Then you won't get out alive. 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 Locked up inside my head is a scary place to be. If ever you wander inside, don't touch anything. 'Cause then you won't get out alive. That's a song called More Than a Man. Available now on iTunes and Spotify all over the world. On an album called That Way Lies Madness. That album is special to me because it represents something very, very troublesome within me that, for not many people who know this, if you're a creative, you will suffer with things no matter what. Like, you will continuously suffer with things, and you have to find a way to get those things out and remove the power from them in a way. And if you are an artist, we get a cheat code on that because we can just use that to inspire our art. And that sort of gives that thing a name. Like, if you've watched Dr. Sleep, I don't want to give away any spoilers. So if you haven't watched Dr. Sleep, then, and you want to, then skip the next 45 seconds of this. But in Dr. Sleep, spoiler alert, he keeps spirits that haunt him locked away in chests inside his mind palace. And you sort of have a way of doing that with a thing that troubles you with your art, is you lock it in that place and you know where it is then. And that album is that for me. You should listen to it. I put the songs in a specific order. For that reason. But, spoiler alert, you get it? Nailed it. So, 400 subscribers. I remember when I had about I had 30 something subscribers for like, shit, how long? I had 30-something subscribers for it seemed like forever. I appreciate that. I'm a good mind palace to have. I've built the best mind palace. So I do remember having just only a few subscribers, and it would just be me talking to myself, and there was never anybody in the chat. There was never anybody else. It was literally just me literally talking, because I didn't even think that anybody was listening. I would just talk. You guys want to see it? Want to see something funny? Let's come in here. And go to, let's see the first thing I ever uploaded. All right, let's see. Let's see. The first thing I ever uploaded, I was on my I was on my phone. Damn it! Why is this battery dying too? Hang tight for just a second. This will all make sense in a minute. And motherfucker, sorry. Oh, right on, man. Hell yeah, bro. That's what I needed. I needed a little transport properties. I've got the first thing that I've uploaded. I just want to make sure that. All right, check this out. Here we go. Let's see what this fool talks like. See what this guy sounds like. Look at this dude.
All right. So this is the first time I've done this before. But I'm going to get this set up to record.
Aw. My Batman glasses. A chive shirt.
I have been talking about going live on the video while I record over here, and I started the video already because I've never done it before. I didn't know what it would be like. So here we go. Got the old GarageBand opened up to get those channels on the right channel. All right. Plastic water bottle, recycle.
I've since stopped using plastics.
I'm probably going to say that forever.
I used to say recycle your plastics. Right. Always. Every time I would take a sip.
All right, so when you guys are listening to the podcast, it will click on somewhere.
This is episode number 16
here.
Of my podcast.
Here. How's it going, folks? How you living? Always with the questions you can't answer. I apologize for that. By all means, as I say normally, answer the questions, but please answer the questions for yourself. The questions need to be answered. This is like Radio Shack. You got questions? Actually, I'm the one with the questions. You have the answers. Or who knows? I don't know.
What are you saying, man?
I don't judge this anymore. So, first off, I'm terrible at making plans. Peter was supposed to be on. Peter Hanchins.
My buddy Peter. He bought one of these microphones.
He was supposed to be on last night, but I'm horrible at following up. And I did trivia last night, and after trivia, I went to Tito's for a little while, and just ended up not getting in touch with him, and that's my fault. We will have Peter on here for sure soon.
He still hasn't been on.
You guys have to hear his words. He's
a genius.
Fucking genius.
Hey.
And also, I'm maybe gonna proposition Blair after Trivia Thursday night to maybe do an episode.
I think we did that.
If any of you guys ever listen to Sunset Grill, Blair and Noah and myself, thanks for your help. I really appreciate it. And usually they're already hung up by the time I get done saying that, so I don't mind that so much. But I had one woman, and she called me. Hello, Kelsey. I am blah, blah, blah with blah, blah, blah insurance. How are you today? And I'm getting good at this line that I'm using on all these people. I've used it at least a dozen times. No exaggeration. I'll save you some time. I already got my insurance a couple days ago. I really appreciate your help. And then she goes, well, how do we get your information if you didn't enter it in the... How do we get your information if you didn't enter it in the, whatever? If you didn't enter it in our website.
That woman was a bitch.
Taken aback for a second. And I'm like, are you serious? I was just really nice to you about, I already have insurance. I'm sorry. I don't know what you want from me. I've got insurance. Thank you for trying to help. But I've got it. And then she just goes and
that shit no more.
Something that has absolutely nothing to do with what I was just talking about. Like, well, how do we get your information if you didn't enter it into our website? And I was like, well, technically I entered my information into one website, and it spread my information to all sort of different health insurance.
Okay.
My life has improved greatly. I don't really have to worry so much about being in awkward situations that I don't want to be in because I've made them awkward by being a dick to somebody who maybe I could have very well not have been a dick to.
I am a dick.
And just trying to make little itty bitty changes to myself to become a better me. Are you listening out there, podcast world? Become a better you today. I'm never going to be that guy. Except for right now, baby. If you're feeling groovy, go on out there and be a better you, all right? Feeling groovy and be a better you today, baby.
Oh, my God. I forgot about that guy. That voice. So that voice is he wants everybody to feel all groovy, baby. He wants you to feel cool and hip. Top of the pops, baby. Top of the pops. He wants you to feel cool and groovy and hip. I'm not going to go any further with that. That's what I was like in the beginning of this. In the beginning of this thing. Oh, man. That shit's just so fucking cool. Yeah, that's funny. That was episode number 16 of my podcast. I did 16 episodes or 15 episodes, and then I started videoing. And then I did 189 episodes in total, not counting about 20 sports talks of the MI stuff. And I decided that it would probably be best if I switched the name from the MI stuff to the Kelsey Hudgins Show, because Kelsey Hudgins Show just sounds better, and it makes more sense to the people who are not from Murrells Inlet. Because if you're not from Murrells Inlet or live in this area, MI Stuff isn't going to make much sense as to why a guy named Kelsey Hudgins has a show called MI Stuff. It just doesn't make a lot of sense. So I think that the Kelsey Hudgins Show is just something that's simple, and I don't know, it's nothing that's ever going to change. My name's always going to be Kelsey Hudgins. Never going to change it. No matter what. No matter what, I used to hate my name when I was a kid. I used to put different names on my papers at school and my like homework and shit because I hated my name. But I've grown to love it. It made me different, man. It made me fucking unique. You don't see any Kelseys that look like me. I don't think that there is another Kelsey that looks like me. And if there is another Kelsey that looks like me, find them. Let me meet this Kelsey that looks like me. Because that's pretty amazing. Anyway, how about we do one more tune, and then we'll call this thing a night, because it's 3:45 and I hadn't been staying up this late lately. I wonder what I can do. Well, I woke up quickly, rolled out lickety-splickly, out to my old 55. As I rolled away slowly, I was feeling so holy. God knows I was living blind. And now the sun's coming up. I'm riding with Lady Luck. Freeway cars and trucks. Stars beginning to fade. And I lead the parade, just a wishing I'd stay a little longer. Lord knows, let me tell you, this feeling's getting stronger. Well, it's 6 in the morning, gave me no warning. I had to be on my way. And the lights all are flashing, and the cars were all crashing. I'm on my way home from the place, and now the sun's coming up. Riding with Lady Love. Freeway cars and trucks. Stars beginning to fade. And I lead the
parade. Just a wishing I'd stay a little longer. Lord knows, let me tell you that this feeling's getting stronger. Well, I woke up quickly, rode out lickety-splitly down to my old 55. As I rolled away slowly, I was feeling so holy. God knows I was living blind. Now the sun's coming up, riding with lady luck. Freeway cars and trucks, freeway cars and trucks, freeway cars and trucks. Tom Waits. Let's see if there's something else. Let me see. I might have something that I've written here that I haven't tried to play yet. It might be something fun. Oh, you don't want to hear? You know what? I bet it'd be easier if I open it up and notes on here, because everything's all together. I was watching this documentary on what was it on? It might have been off of like I can't remember what a documentary was about, but there was a line in a song where like most men made very little money and were limited to eating off of bread lines. And I got to thinking, I was like, shit, man, that sounds rough, having to eat off the bread line. And then I was like, you know, those guys are probably like, you know, I hate to have to do this. Like, because people are prideful, you know. Can't really have a lot of pride when you're hungry. People are prideful. Well, it has to be awful for somebody to have to think that they got to eat off the bread line. And it's like, in their mind, they would probably think, you know, I've got all this figured out. One day I'm not going to have to do this. I'll have all of my stuff, my ducks in a row, and I'll be able to live my life comfortably. But till then, I'm eating off the bread line. And I thought, like, shit, that just sounds like an old bluegrass song. So I wrote a bluegrass song, because I like bluegrass. Work hard all evening, can't get ahead. Ain't much I got left and feel already dead. If only I had me a home and a bed. Till then I'm eating off the bread line. Come Monday morning, whiskey on my breath, dirt under my fingers and blood on my vest. Hoping to see that I might find me some rest. Till then I'm eating off the bread line. Work hard for my dollar, work hard for my name. Bend my knee each morning to the Father I pray. For when I meet Jesus in mansion I'll stay. Till then I'm eating off the breadline. I stand here a-looking first thing every morn. I walk up and down both the cotton and corn. Come harvest, I got real big plans for myself. Till then I'm eating off the breadline. Work hard for my dollar, work hard for my name. Bend my knee each morning to the Father I pray. For when I meet Jesus in mansion I'll stay. Till then I'm eating off the breadline. Work hard through evening and can't get ahead. Ain't much that I got left and feel already dead. If only I had me a home and a bed. Till then I'm eating off the breadline. Work hard for my dollar, work hard for my name. Bend my knee each morning to the Father I pray. For when I meet Jesus in mansion I'll stay. Till then I'm eating off the breadline. Till then I'm eating off the breadline. I like that one, a little eating off the breadline. I don't know too many people talk about that. Or like that even. But I reckon that's probably a pretty good place to call the end on it. I think that'd be a safe spot to say we could probably haul it on out of here with. If you're going through something and you feel like that you just got to that stale point in your life, and you just feel like, you know, just everything's just barely moving along, and you feel like you're eating off the bread line, just know that it ain't gonna be long before you ain't got to do that no more. It ain't gonna be long. Everything you put time on anything and it gets better. And I'm telling you, you put time to anything, whether it's good or bad, sometimes you put time on anything. I appreciate you, George. You show up, you get a wrench. Appreciate you, George. You put time on anything, and that shit will come around on the good side. But anyhow,